London State Council come up, list these matters after a week.
And also, Your Lordship, item number 28, Your Lordship. Here we have not filed our counter affidavit, so at least 3 weeks may be granted, Your Lordship.
3 weeks. On the prayer of MS P. Pang, London State Council, and the prayer not being objected to by Mr. Pang, London Council for the petitioner. List this matter after 3 weeks so as to enable her to file affidavit in notebooks. Interim order passed earlier shall continue.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Please, my lord. My lord, I beg to mention item number 34 to my lord 38.
Yes,
These are the analogous matter.
has
my lord.
become in process.
No, my lord, it's still there, my lord. So, my lord, this may be, my lord, taken up after summer break, my lord.
Why?
Because, my lord, this matter analogous 5 matter, but along with that, there are many IA or R also there, my lord. So, my lord, this is the joint prayer, my lord.
You are for affidavit. Sorry, you are for.
I'm for respondent in item number 34. And 35 is the analogous matter and I'm not there. 36 is my lord. In 36 also respondent.
Yes.
And 36 and 37. So my lord, this matter may be taken up after summer break, man.
38.
At the same time, my lord, the GA appearing on behalf of the government is also my lord GA, which is my lord on the S.
Yes, this Mr. Pangi, what is this? Item 34 to 38. Are you there?
I'm in 35.
Yes.
I mean, my lord,
Promotion of the.
yes, this Tarang matter. This 35 would be the main petition, in fact. If this is allowed, my lord, the other petitions filed by any. Oh.
So you are not ready today.
Me? No,
You are not ready today.
I'm ready, man.
So he's making a mention.
No, I'm not objecting to that. I was told yesterday that
Okay. Mr. C. Modi, London Council, appearing on behalf of London Council for the petitioner. In writ petition,
34.
writ petition, no.
I'm respondent in 34.
Yes, respond.
36.
In
37.
WPC 3867 392 and the respondents in WPC 288 290 296. You just see it, huh? Numbers. Press for adjournment of the matters on the ground. What is your ground? On the ground that he has some personal difficulties today and the prayer not being objected to by Mr. Deepang and Arsekya, Land Council for the petitioners in the other connected writ petitions, and as well as the State Council. List this matter after 4 weeks.
Well,
290, in fact, Yumlamtak is one of the petitioners. 290. It's a very peculiar situation I find myself in. 290, we are joint petitioners.
You and?
Yes, in 267, he has challenged me.
Okay.
all right.
My lordship, I beg to mention item number 33.
Why?
The conducting council is out of station,
No.
and it is not possible.
What is there?
It's about land dispute,
Huh?
land matter.
Land of what?
of,
33,
yes,
hearing matter, no
yes.
adjournment. Give the second file. You take the second file and read it.
My lord,
Lord,
We'll take it up today
it's not
in the
possible.
last item. You have at least 3 hours to go through.
My lordship, it is not possible because
It's possible. Yes, give ahead.
my lord, I'm for respondent number 6.
Yes, you also take the file. Read together. Make your submission. You have enough time. We will take it up. If you have difficulty, we'll take it at 4 o'clock.
My lordship, and I would like to mention item number 22 and 23, the interim order may continue, which is already adjourned.
22 and 23.
Yes, interim order.
22 already adjourned, interim order to continue.
May your lordship. Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 25.
25.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
On behalf of conducting counsel PD Nair, here we have to file affidavit in reply, your lordship. For that, we need 2 weeks of
On the
time.
prayer of Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. T. Thagum, Learned Standing Counsel, Education Department. Further 3 weeks time is granted to file affidavit. Next.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 3.
3.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Consent has been obtained from the other party, Your Honor.
To withdraw.
No, not to withdraw. Yeah, matter may be fixed after 1 week, Your Honor.
Why?
The leading counsel has recently has surgery and eye surgery, and he is having some difficult irritation in eye now.
On the ground that the arguing counsel, Mr. B. Arun,
Yes.
has undergone eye surgery recently. Mr. So-and-so Learned Counsel for the petitioner has
After 1 week, Your Honor.
pressed for adjournment of the matter. Accordingly. And a prayer not being objected to by Learned Counsel for the respondents. Huh? No, item 3, you are not there.
3.
Yes.
Yeah. List after 3 weeks. List the matter after a week, sorry. After a week.
Hello.
Yes.
The matter will be after 3 weeks.
For what? Affidavit.
I have been instructed, I'm not going to.
On the prayer of Mr. Arko, Learned Counsel appearing on behalf of Mr. T. Thagum, Learned Counsel, Standing Counsel Education Department. List this matter after 4 weeks. 3 weeks.
Lordship, item number 30. And here I need to file rejoinder.
On the prayer of Mr. Arkoi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, for that 2 weeks time is granted to file affidavit in reply.
Is interim.
MS so-and-so, you are appearing. T. Wang, Learned State Counsel is present. Interim order passed earlier shall continue.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, this is a eviction matter. Lordship, impugn eviction order is at page 14. Page 14. Lordship, this eviction order has been issued.
Admittedly, you are an unauthorized occupant.
No, Lordship.
It's a government land.
No, Lordship, this is disputed.
If this is disputed,
Yes, and now I'm approaching before this honorable court because this impugn order has been issued arbitrarily without invoking this section 4 of the.
if you are unauthorized,
Since from the 10 years back, I'm running myself.
Doesn't matter. Maybe 100 years.
At least when there is a.
Encroachers, illegal, unauthorized occupants.
I have applied the adjournment also.
Doesn't matter where it is.
And Lordship, at least when there is a set of rule, at least the authority should follow, even if authority should follow, and this is completely, Lordship, arbitrary
What
should-
arbitrary? You
At
are,
least before-
you have encroached, whether you read the order,
Lordship, every right they have, even if
you
they,
read the order, sir. Page
Lord-
14.
yes, Lordship, may I read?
Yes.
Whereas a complaint was received from the Block Development Office, Daporija, on 2nd June 2025 regarding encroachment carried out by Sri Tara Markia on the right of way of government land and premises area of the Agriculture Store DAO Office, Daporija, and Block Gudam of BDO Office, Daporija, without any valid permission from the district authority. Second para. And whereas this office has issued a provisional allotment to the BDO Daporija by so and so dated 2024 against said allotment recently.
Volume 7.
And the town magistrate was carried out the spot verification on 04/06/2025 and submitted the report by citing unauthorizedly carried out structure construction on spot by the Sri Tara Markia, who was also absent on spot. I was absent on spot verification also. Without now, last paragraph. Now, therefore, I, Sri so and so ADC cum state officer, Upper Sumatra Daporija, under section 5 of subclause 2 of the Arunachal Pradesh Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupant Act 2003, hereby directed Sri C.K. Namchum, CO Town Magistrate, to carry out the eviction of illegal construction structure and remove the structure on 21/06/2025 at 8 AM and submit the report to the undersigned for further necessary action. So, Lordship, date to on 20, this order has been issued and only one day and directed the next day to carry out the eviction. My humble submission, Lordship, before issuing this eviction order, at least they should follow this section 4. They should show cause. And that section 4 also says at least minimum 10 days should be given time to me for explanation. They have not invoked this section 4.
Yes.
The authority ought to invoke this section 4 before issuing this impugned eviction order. My humble submission. Section 4. May I read section 4, Lordship?
I've read it. Yes.
Lordship, as per this impugned order, your Lordship, already there is a complaint by the block development officer.
It's okay. You
And-
should follow the law. You have your own law.
Yes, your Lordship, and as per this order, your Lordship, already direction is to remove the structure on 21/6/25, your Lordship, where today is 25, your Lordship. I think they have removed the structure.
You cannot just like this. You have to follow.
And nowhere in the petition also, they have claimed the right over the land, your Lordship, and he has not submitted any allotment, application for allotment also. He has not annexed anything, your Lordship.
In para 3, I mentioned that I'm running a one enterprise.
Enterprise, but
Bharat-
running
Bharat.
smoothly since many months, your Lordship.
Many months.
Many months, yes.
Structure.
Anyway, problem is, it's maybe a formality.
Yes.
You have to follow.
In that case, your Lordship, my submission would be, your Lordship, to dispose of this matter with the direction to the concerned authority to
But we
initiate fresh,
have to set aside.
yes, Lordship, to initiate fresh proceeding against the petition.
Set aside.
Okay,
Within 7 days, we will direct them to initiate.
Yes, Lordship.
okay, all right.
Heard Mr. X Gyati, learned counsel for the petitioner. And MS Arbasar, learned state counsel for the respondents. List of challenge made in this writ petition is to the order dated 20/06/2025, passed by the Deputy Commissioner, passed by the. Is it by Deputy Commissioner? How can he issue this order?
Down below.
He's an appellate authority.
Down below is the ADC, Your Lordship.
Down
By
below
the-
is a communication by the state officer. You see, order is by the Deputy Commissioner.
Sure.
Memo is issued by the Deputy Commissioner, Upper Subansiri District, Daporijo. To which the ADC state officer has issued the memo. Whereby this is something, I mean, I don't know. He said, I series so and so ADC officer so and so under section and signed by the Deputy Commissioner.
Yes, Your Lordship. But in the order, it is ADC, Your Lordship.
Whereby the ADC state officer in exercise of power under section 5 within bracket small Roman 2 bracket close of Arunachal Pradesh public premises within bracket eviction of unauthorized occupants bracket close Act 2003 directed the circle officer oblique town magistrate to carry out the eviction of illegally constructed structure and remove the structure on 21/06/2025 and to submit report to the report against the petitioner. Mr. Having considered the nature of the issue involved, and as agreed to by learned counsel for the parties, this writ petition is disposed of at the motion stage. Next minute, the petitioner claims to have one shop, namely MS Markia CVW Enterprise at Gandhi Market, Daporiza in the district of Upper Subansiri district, which is being run since many months. Claims that the we are not claiming the over land also. Where it is, where you have stated.
Lordship,
Claims that the impure order has been passed by the state officer without due process of law. Mr. Executive Learned Counsel, drawing the attention of this court to the provisions of Section 4 of Arunachal Pradesh Public Premises so and so, 2003, submits that the state officer has issued the eviction, impugned eviction order without following the provisions of Section 4, as the Section 4 requires that if the state officer is of the opinion that any person is in unauthorized occupation on any public premises and that he should be evicted from the state officer cell, issue notice in writing calling upon the person to show cause why an order of eviction would not be met. Therefore, apart from, therefore, the action of passing the impugned order of eviction directly without following the provision of Section 4 is illegal and is liable to be interfered with. Next, Mr. M.S. Arbitration, London State Council, submits that admittedly the petitioner is an unauthorized occupant and he has encroached the right of way of government land and premises of the agriculture store and block godown of BDO office at Daporizio without any valid permission from the authority. Not only that, the petitioner has illegally constructed the structure over the land. He further submits that there's nothing on record, not in the pleading, that the petitioner has any authority to occupy the said land. Therefore, the issuance of show cause notice would be a mere formality. Next step. I've considered the submissions and the materials placed on record. Next. Much less the documents, the petitioner has not even pleaded as to how he is entitled to occupy the government land and block the government land, right of way to the government over the government land, right of way and the right of way on the government land. And only claims that he is running a shop over the land without there being any materials to show that he is authorized to construct a structure or to occupy the land. However, the result of the impugned order indicates that the indicates that the state officer, Upper Subansiri District, Daporizal, issued the order in exercise of power under Section 5 within bracket 2 of the Arunachal Pradesh Public Premises So and So Act, which is to be preceded by the issuance of notice under Section 4 of the Act. Mr. It is also strangely, it is also seen that the Deputy Commissioner, who is the appellate authority under the Act, has signed the order, although the order is shown to be issued by the ADC cum state officer. Having considered the provisions of Arunachal Pradesh So and So Act, and of the considered that the respondent authorities have not followed the procedure prescribed under the Arunachal Pradesh So and So Act, as the interim order has been issued directly under Section 5(2) of the Act, which may not be permissible. Listen. In view of the above, the impugn order is not sustainable and does satisfy an cost. However, the respondent authorities may proceed with the matter. The respondent authorities are at liberty to proceed with the matter in accordance with the provisions of Arunachal Pradesh So and So, So and So, So and So. That's all.
Within 7 days, Your Lordship.
Don't say all this thing. You advise them.
Your Lordship. Okay.
Let petition instance disposed of.
Offline.
Yes.
Lordship, here in this writ petition, I have challenged the order of a arbitration board. Lordship, this arbitration board, the judgment and order of the arbitration board has been passed in contravention of Regulation 38 of AFR. So I pray for setting it aside and quashing of this particular judgment and order. But if we see Regulation 38, Lordship, there is a procedure prescribed that they have not followed, Lordship. First of all, Lordship, there is a order from the ADC, COME district, page number 22, Lordship, constituting a committee. Now, in their reply, they agree to the fact that this particular...
Why did petition?
Lordship?
Why did petition? Why not civil revision petition?
Lordship, since it is a arbitration proceeding, Lordship,
Yes.
we...
Under Section 38, under Section 38,
Lordship,
Regulation 38.
Lordship. Since it's a arbitration judgment and order, Lordship, a revision will not lie, Lordship.
Why?
So why we have come in the form of writ petition, Lordship.
Where is the judgment?
Lordship, page 27, Lordship.
Page
27.
27. Hmm.
In fact, this arbitration proceeding,
Hmm.
it's a ex parte proceeding, Lordship. I was not present, Lordship, at that point of time, Lordship. I have submitted application stating that
Who are the respondents?
respondent, Lordship, state and then the one more private respondent is there, Lordship.
Notice has been served.
Lordship,
Notice has been served.
Lordship, yes.
Hmm?
Yes, Lordship.
Name Pusha. Hmm?
Yes, Lordship.
Nobody is appearing.
No one is appearing.
Dusty. There's nothing. Justice service response is not yet taken. Stress for justice service upon respondent three. Not taken. Landed council for the petition has not taken steps. Steps not yet taken. Till 23, you have not taken step. What's the order of service of notice? Okay. 8/11/2023. Yes.
With file affidavit. Respondent number 2 has filed affidavit.
Respond number
2.
state.
Yes.
Yes, what is your state?
Zillion per is Bharat 3, madam.
Hmm?
Bharat 3.
Bharat 3 of what?
Well, 3 of our affidavit.
Hmm? Where's the affidavit? Respond number 2. Hmm. Hmm. Why this is finished? Why this is like this? Open it up. Yes, open it. Take it out.
Lordship, in their affidavit, they have admitted to the fact that the arbitration board was constituted, Lordship.
Hmm?
In their affidavit, they have admitted to the fact that the arbitration board was constituted.
So,
So if the arbitration board was constituted, it has to go as per regulation
it's
38.
still there.
Lordship.
It's still valid. It's still in vogue.
Lordship, this case is of
Arbitration.
2021 before coming of the APC bill.
No, I'm asking, it's still available. Is it still being followed?
Now, Lordship, I'm not aware, Lordship. I have to go through it.
You first make yourself aware. Get hold of the Civil Courts Act and its amendment,
Lordship.
as well as there this regulation 45 has been amended.
Lordship, that I'm
It
aware,
has not
Lordship.
been repealed. It has been amended.
Lordship.
So find out whether 38 is there or not. It will have a relevance.
Right.
Yes, you have said nothing. Nobody is questioning your power to constitute an arbitration, right? What they are saying is that you have constituted an arbitration board. If it is referred to the arbitration, equal opportunity, equal member has to be, it has to be followed the section 38.
Yes, sir.
What about section 38? Has it been amended or repealed? Has it been done away? Section 38.
Deleted.
Yes.
Oh.
How do you decide now?
Lordship, this case was before coming of APC bill court, Lordship. Now, at this stage, since Lordship is clearly
No,
seeing that-
suppose consequently, if you say that it has not been followed, we'll set aside this.
Lordship,
What remains then?
then parties may be directed to approach the appropriate forum. They will approach the appropriate forum. Civil remedy is available.
Can you show by which that has been deleted?
I have to check in my.
You find out and come.
At 2, Lordship.
Heard Mr. J.J. Learned Counsel for the petitioner and Mr. N.Law Learned Senior Government Advocate. For respondent.
Repeated those.
1, 2,
Only 1 and 2 only.
1 and 2.
Yes.
Not appears for the respondent number 3.
Lordship.
That's what service of notice. No, not appears for the respondent. Number 3 will not say this one. Considering that the challenge made in this writ petition is to the decision of the arbitration constituted under section 38 of the Assam Frontier Regulation of so and so, Administration Justice Regulation 1945, which appears to have been the provision which has been deleted by now. Mr. Comma, the learned counsel for the parties directed to bring on record the deletion of section 38 of the Assam so and so. Place on record, place on record. This after 1 week,
Lordship, after
2 weeks,
After puja.
after 2 weeks.
Bless. My lord,
Infamous.
I need to find a rejoinder in this, and Mr.
What
Tagul is
rejoinder?
also not there. My lord, I understand.
What is that latest judgment, sir?
They're fine, my lord. I am aware of this, my lord. Still, I'll try
You are
to.
disposing of the matter.
No, my lord, kindly afford me a moment, my lord. I'll try to convince my lord next date
Your
on the de facto doctrine, my lord.
your foundation is removed.
I understand, my lord, with greatest respect, my lord. On this, my lord, within the paragraph 53 of Uma Devi only, I'll try to convince my lord in later point of time on doctrine of de facto. De facto protection will always come in my favor, my lord. So therefore, my lord, kindly, Mr. Tagum is also not there.
It is not required.
No, my lord,
They file the affidavit.
my lord, I'll file rejoinder, please.
Will not hear them.
Fine, my
I'll
lord.
hear you and will
Well,
decide.
well, please, I'll file rejoinder.
What reason then?
And there is one more case connected. Because
That will follow. That will follow.
fine, my lord, please accommodate me, my lord. I understand, my lord.
If you understand better, it's there.
No, but therefore, my lord, I try to convince my lord on the doctrine.
What is your ground?
My lord, see, fine. Probably.
Whether you have done, whether you have done,
No,
whether you have done
no, my lord,
research on your part, but this court has already done it.
That's why, my lord, I am trying to find out a niche out of that, especially trying to distinguish paragraph 53 of the Uma Devi judgment. Because, well, that's law is well settled. I will not dispute anything before my lord. Rather, I bow down before my lord.
It disturbed my sleep yesterday night till 12 o'clock.
I understand, Lord. I apologize, Lord. 1 week. I'll file rejoinder.
Next week.
After 1 week, Lord. Can you make it after 1 week? So that I can also have some good vacation time.
I just wanted to know what is your main thrust of argument?
No, Lord, I said, fine, my initial appointment, regularization, is bad in law. All the subsequent judgments, whatever it is there, that I cannot overcome paragraph 53 of the Uma Devi itself. But within Uma Devi itself, in paragraph 53, there is a doctrine called de facto doctrine. Suppose even if my appointment is bad in law, my regularization is bad in law, but then relief can be molded. To that extent, I was...
No, that's why I said Uma Devi is long ago. It has been clarified again and again.
Again,
Again and again,
Mamta Devi,
2025.
Mamta Mahanti judgment, then 25. I'm aware of this. Kindly give me an opportunity where I can. Today, this morning, I was doing the research. Then it came to my mind that doctrine
You have done your research is incomplete.
Incomplete, my lord. Well, I'll try to. Then, my lord, even that doctrine of fairness as well, I will try to do something on that and read with Article 311, Clause 2, whether these protections are available.
On the ground that Mr. Titi Thara is on the research.
No, kindly do not. No, please do not make this.
Law
a communication
regulating the prison issue. Law with regard to the prison issue, further 3 weeks time is granted to Mr. Tara, learned counsel for the petition.
And also,
you don't want to record that.
That first line, that is between the academic sharing between us, the bar and the bench.
In that case, on the prayer of Mr. Titi Tara, learned counsel for the petition, all the cases, petitioners, list this matter after 3 weeks, so as to enable him to file affidavit in reply.
Correct. Much of it.
Yes.
Board law.
What is your statement? Reservation is only in respect of what? Locomotor. Locomotor. Your hearing impaired.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So what is your case?
Your Honor, that totally I'm based on the right of the person with Disabled Act 2016, Lordship. Their provision is very clear that it has been categorized into four Lordship categories. One is as per section 37 of the reservation, Your Honor, blindness and low vision, and deep and hard of hearing, Your Honor. And then locomotor is C, Your Honor. Locomotor disabled including celebrity leprosy and acid attack. And then D is autism, intellectual disability, specific learning disability. And E is multiple disability. Lordship, that first it is
Section
given in
37,
34, Lordship.
34.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship.
Identification will post for reservation. Reservation, huh?
Lordship.
Yes.
I have one prayer also. If it can be taken up tomorrow for disposal.
Where? Why?
I have some difficulty because this.
It's over or what? Exam is over.
Lordship, exam is over.
So what is there? Exam is over. Appointment has been done.
Yes, Lordship. This is
Only where then the future cases only. This for future cases only.
Your Honor, before that we have your case is clear. We have already submitted representation and approached the authority.
No. Once it has been that so far as the present notification or the advertisement is concerned, it's over. Now it's over. Is there any interim order protecting you?
No interim order. Lordship, this delay was caused by the respondent party. Then they avail the present circumstances, Lordship. This delay was caused by the non-filing of the respondent. And then now taking the...
Yes, on the prayer of Mr. G. Kaplan, counsel for the petitioner. Next prayer. On the prayer of Mr. S. Tafin, senior government advocate for respondent, all the...
Lordship, I am for one. Respondent one.
Please respond number one.
APSSB, Lordship.
SSB.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you will not be appearing as a senior.
Yes, as a standing counsel. Here also held
Standing counsel.
education department is there. Respondent 2 and 3 are the education department. On their requisitions, we have requested this.
Okay. So it has to be identified with the department only.
Lordship, as per whatever is as per requisition.
Yes,
Lordship,
board cannot do anything.
Yes.
It has to be, department has to identify.
Lordship.
So what about your affidavit?
We file.
You have filed?
No, I have not filed.
You will have to file. It is the department, not by the board. Board will go by the requisition only.
Your Honor.
Affidavit not yet filed on behalf of Arnachal Register of Sale. Affidavit will not yet filed on this.
Then, Your Honor, there is procedural lapse is very so clear that this has to be first given the provision to the...
It's okay. Problem is it has to be as per the law, it has to be identified by the department only.
Exactly.
SSB, they will only go by the requisition.
Your Honor.
What is the, the reserve in which category? That will be identified by the, it has to be identified by the department only.
Department.
Are they party?
Yes, they are party.
So you file affidavit, their affidavit will be required.
Your Honor.
For future. It's over now. The advertisement, that appointment is over, recruitment process. Heard Mr. G. Katolan, counsel for the petitioner. Affidavit on behalf of respondent number one. I. Arunachal Pradesh Staff Selection Board has been comma, has been filed. Is filed, huh? Is filed, Mr. However, the respondent number 2, that is IE, huh? Education Department has not filed their affidavit. Next paragraph. Having considered the nature of the issue involved, the district petition, comma, the affidavit of the Education Department would be required. Mr.
Number 3 is is the estimating council, higher and technical. Respondent number 2, sir.
What about Education Department? It's not higher education only. Is it
This-
for higher education or what?
Yes, 3 is Director Higher and Technical Education, and 1 is the Secretary of the Department, Education Department.
Your Honor, as per this advertisement, Director of Higher and Technology Education, Your Honor. But Your Honor, this as per this advertisement notice, this is post created by Director of Higher and Technology Education, Your Honor.
Yeah, respondent with 2 and 3, Education Department, huh? Huh? What is the last order, last line, last sentence? Would be required, would be necessary, please, accordingly. Further 3 weeks time is granted to the respondent number 2 and 3 to file their affidavits, affidavit in opposition, huh? Or you say they file their response. Yes.
Well, my lord, we need some more time, my lord. to
Not
file
a
the
case for the petition on hold, on the prayer with MST London Council, State Council, further 3 weeks time is granted. For affidavit, for filing affidavit in the opposition.
There is the same prayer, my lord.
Yes. Same prayer.
Yes.
So. Respondents are granted for the 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Yes,
My
what
lord-
is to be done?
My lord, I'm praying for the disposal itself, man. The same prayer I had made on the last occasion. Let, instead of keeping this file pending, which serves no purpose for any of the parties. So in terms of the act, there should have been authority before which we could have gone. But since it's not there, let a proper committee be constituted and then let them verify. But it will at least satisfy the petitioners as well. And in due course of time, maybe the committee can make some recommendation for the in the interest of the petitioner as well.
No, at best we can direct them to constitute a board in terms of the act. Whether it has been notified,
My lord, that information
has been
that-
implemented or not?
Not.
It has been enforced.
No, your lordship, on the last occasion, your lordship, this letter from joint secretary. has
No,
been
there is no
published.
constitution.
No,
there is
there's no
board.
constitution.
My lord.
But then whether the act has been enforced or not.
That,
Constitution of the board
No.
as per the act is one thing,
no.
but whether it has come into effect or not.
No,
The
that
act-
information was sought for from the learned government of the on numerous occasions, my lord.
Chapter 2, Chapter 7, wherein the state is to
Starting from
notify the official and consider selection committee. This is to inform you that so far this department does not have documents or correspondence indicating the government has acted upon the provisions. It's all vague. Why this?
one my lord 5585 and 116 my lord. These directions were given regarding the notification, publication or notification and the constitution.
What he's saying only is doesn't have any document or correspondence indicating the government of Arunachal has acted upon the provisions and such. However, it is pertinent mentioned. Who would be this secretary PHE?
My lord, there in
Nodal department.
no, there in fact the chief secretary is the chairman of that committee to make a selection for the authority.
No. Who has to implement this act? I mean, the nodal department. This joint secretary, have you got this?
No,
He said he doesn't have any document or correspondence. What does it mean? Either he has to say it has not been enforced or it has not been, though the law has been passed, act has been passed, whether it has been notified or not.
In fact, they can.
You take instruction.
They can take
From
instruction
the secretary or chief secretary.
Even from the IPR also they can get this information.
Yes.
That's
why I'm asking, who is the nodal? Is the PHE and WSD?
This is basically the information has been sought only from the executing agency of the project.
Yes.
But we also inquired otherwise that nothing.
Who else are the party here?
My lord.
Who else are the party here?
Party, my lord.
Writ petition? I mean, respondents, public health,
my lord,
water resource.
Water resource, they have
I think
PHE.
most probably it should be water resource.
Water resource, my lord.
Is not it?
Yes, my lord.
Nodal department would be the water resource. Is not it?
My lord. Well, it has not been mentioned as such in the act. But this information, whether the notification is published on that, a call from the IPR also, which is here in Narlagan only, that can be done. Since May, my lord, that direction has been given to take instructions on that aspect. But otherwise, my lord, that as of now, my lord, what is discernible is that as of now, what is discernible is that that committee as of now is not in existence. So instead of, my lord, prayer for a direction for the constitution and the implementation of the act, my lord. Otherwise also may apply, my lord. Some committee may be constituted, my lord, some inclusive of these departments, and they will, my lord, verify, my lord, and whatever outcome they come to, the verification, my lord, right? The petitioners will look into it, my lord.
Where is the verification report?
Verification report. My lord, it is at
Page 32.
page 38, man.
39, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
No, this is. What else?
My lord, here.
See, there is no shortage of water for irrigation. It's these areas as the water drawn from the augmentation water supply zone is only 7 mld at head stream. Whereas the total water discharge capacity of Hill River 48. It's done in this.
No, my lord. What we have raised some objection here also, my lord. It has been done by basically done at the instance of this executing
only.
agency PHE Allo division, man. My lord, then further otherwise next
No,
page
no,
also.
this is on the pursuant to your representation only.
Yes, madam. We
From
submitted.
Hipil Hibum WRC Development Committee.
Yes, madam. We submitted a representative. On the next page, otherwise page 40 also, madam. There also they have made some observation, madam.
Recommend ongoing.
Second, and then recommendation is also there, madam. There, page 40, madam. At the same time, it has been observed by the farmers of the region that the water required for irrigation is insufficient for the cultivation, for which headworks like check dams, etc., etc. Recommendation is important. For
at the same time, it has been observed by the farmers of the.
It has been observed by the farmers, Your Lordship, not by the
Required for
verifying
these are
authority.
observations, madam. Yes. Recommendation is for one is there
For improvement of better
irrigation
for West WRC.
management for the vast WRC field, so and
Eligible
so.
irrigation project is required
To be taken up on urgent basis, for which WRD department should initiate effective measures by tying up with the given.
This should be a compassionate measure.
Compassionate measure. madam.
This does not
This is, my lord,
indicate a shortage of water.
You pursue
Only
them,
for
you pursue them, you
Yes.
pursue the government.
My lord, that's why, my lord. What I am submitting, my lord. Here, basically now, as the other day also I had submitted. This, my lord, we had filed an objection because this is basically done at the instance of the executing agency, my lord. They are interested, and the affidavit also in this writ petition has been filed by the executing agency only, man. From the Allo division, executive engineer. ma'am. They are interested in executing this work.
So who has to file the affidavit?
So, my lord, here what we want, my lord, is this let the
It's a recommendation is there.
Yes.
Sudden this is there's no shortage of water.
No, my lord,
Water-
what they have said in this
Water-
verification also, even we assuming that this is a correct report.
Water is
What-
available.
Yes, ma'am. What they have said is there such much of water is being discharged. But what is the requirement for the irrigation purpose? That they have not ascertained, my lord.
See, the committees by the, including not only the PHE,
My lord.
the WRD is involved, district agricultural officer is there, CO,
My lord.
administration.
That, my lord, that's why, my lord. But
So it
basically,
is a mix of expert and administration, I mean the.
my lord, the ground reality is different. That's why we have made this objection also in the next page, 41 also, ma'am. It was basically the instance of the executing agency. That's why I'm praying that from
We may at the best,
my lord.
while dismissing your writ petition, we
Man.
may at the best observe that the authority like the WRD may take note of it and
No, my lord, this we are disputing otherwise.
take appropriate.
Because, yeah, my lord, you will see, my lord, the report, it says, suppose, it says 48 mld water is going, it's available. But they have not said what is the requirement for the irrigation, my lord. Maybe it is 100 mld, my lord. That
See,
aspect they have not,
requirement may be more than
Man.
100.
my lord. My lord, that aspect.
Maybe a requirement, your requirement, they cannot, no, they cannot manufacture.
No, my lord, that's why I'm saying, my lord, this aspect has not been looked into, my lord. That's why I'm asking for a committee, my lord, which will look into the entire aspect, my lord.
See, that will not be,
That because here the
cannot be done because a recommendation already has been given. Initiate effective measures by tying up the government to take up on the urgent basis for whatever available water is there. So for effective management, it is to be by the government or the authority.
No, my
only.
lord. Of course, I agree to that, my lord. Now, what I'm submitting, my lord, here, what has been done here is this has been done at the instance of the division, particular division, man.
It's
That's
okay.
why we have said
It's okay. This is by the committee, by the not only by the
Committee.
PHE.
My lord,
PHE and WRD, the expert
no, my lord, this
member, and this DA is also an expert member.
one aspect, my lord, that I am what I'm making a submission is that
Hmm.
they have not gone into the aspect of the
Okay,
necessity.
this is not CO, this CO office, PI, Kirdo Doji, from your,
My lord.
he is the, he knows
Yes,
what is what.
my lord, these people,
He's
they
your
are,
own people.
these are only, they do not have the expertise, my lord. This PI
Expertise
is,
is by these two other persons, three others.
no, my lord. This basically,
Engineer so-and-so, PHE, and E are the WRD and the DAO. They are the three experts.
no, my lord, what, this,
And being duly represented by your own people,
no,
who is a political interpreter.
political interpreter, my lord, he doesn't have any expertise, my lord. That's why the,
Other persons are there.
my lord,
3% out of 4 members,
my lord.
3% are experts.
My lord, what I am, that, my lord, we have next page, my lord, we have submitted this, objection also, my lord. Because
See,
our basic,
next week we'll see. You think over it. And in the meantime, you come out with the instruction,
Gotcha.
clear-cut instruction, not this type of.
Gotcha.
Heard Mr. This counsel for the petitioners. Although this matter is listed for final disposal, considering the nature of the grievance raised, having perused the materials and the instruction placed, I deem it appropriate to direct the respondent authorities to place the to obtain instruction as regard the enforcement or notification with regard to the Arunachal Pradesh Water Supply, Water Resources Regulatory Authority Act 2006. 2006.
2006, ma'am.
From the above instruction shall be obtained from the Secretary, Water Resource Department, Government of Arunachal Pradesh. So next week, after a week, we'll try. We'll not say that for final disposal. We'll say list after a week. You think about it.
Ma'am.
Maybe, Lordship. The IA is for stay, Lordship. Stay of the WT message.
We cannot stay, sir.
It's
It's a
in the
promotion
same,
matter. Huh?
same has been challenged in another read petition, Lordship. Their Lordship has already passed subject to outcome of the read petition.
Lordship,
The same,
I may be allowed to
message.
press my case. I may be allowed to press my case. Lordship.
No, I have already passed similar matter.
The same subject matter, two read petitions are there, Lordship.
This petition was filed earlier. After that, this WT message come, and thereafter I filed this stay petition. Lordship.
That's why this order, same order. Challenging the same proceedings.
Lordship, what I am saying that in that case, Lordship, you have an observation that it shall be
See,
subject to.
basically, it is it's a matter of permission.
Yes, Lordship.
They have just initiated,
Yes, Lordship.
and we just cannot stall the proceedings. Therefore, we have said that
Lordship,
same order.
Lordship,
Heard Mr.
Lordship may kindly.
Sharma, learned counsel.
Lordship may come to page
petitioner.
23 of the statement. Lordship may pass the order, whatever order your lordship may. Like.
No, it's
Lordship may-
not a question of hearing.
Lordship
Same issue, same writ petition, same challenge.
Because.
Only
Lordship,
difference is
only
the petitioner.
difference is that Lordship.
Only
this
difference is the
petition-
petitioner.
No,
This
petitioner is also same. Writ petition we
Same.
filed. Well, same petitioner. Writ petition we filed. This petition, our prayer was that the DPC may be conducted considering us because we became eligible in the year 2022. At that time, there was no the service rule in existence at that time.
Yeah.
Our case was forwarded.
Hmm.
Thereafter, Lordship, WT message issued. Our case was.
Sir, will decide finally in the writ petition.
Lordship may
Why,
decide.
we're not inclined to stay the.
Even today, your Lordship may decide it, Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship may decide it today itself.
Huh? Maybe please to stay the impugn order so and so by stopping the process of holding. That is the whole problem. We cannot stop.
Lordship, because what happens, Lordship? This new recruitment rules comes in the on this April. Prior to that, the recruitment rule as per which
What is the
WT
difference?
message was
What is the
for considering our
difference
case.
in the this earlier writ petition and this writ petition?
This is the earlier recruitment, Lordship. Therefore,
This is past writ petition. Here, WT message was not under challenge laws.
Okay, you just
Now, by amendment, it has been brought in and now questioning that.
okay.
In the second writ petition, they have
It's
challenged
still
WT message.
pending.
It's still pending. It's a report this today taken up. Lordship.
Huh?
This is a case is being taken up to the Lordship. This is a past writ petition. Where Lordship, WT message was not under challenge.
So by way of amendment,
yes, Lordship.
we have allowed the amendment. So this is the
It has been
Yes.
brought.
okay.
But the second writ petition, Lordship, the WT message was challenged. Where Lordship has passed
Second,
this
not second. It's in amended writ petition.
Yes, Lordship.
amended writ petition.
By way of amendment only.
Yes, Lordship.
This
This-
WT message has been
Ah.
brought in. Lordship. Whereas in connection to that, already Lordship has passed the order. Lordship.
Heard,
Lordship may-
Mr.
Lordship may see page 43, Lordship, first
Of what?
of this stay petition, Lordship.
Huh?
Stay petition, Lordship. This one.
What is there, sir? Have you filed the affidavit? No.
Lordship,
Now you'll file.
the amendment just they reported
Yes,
yesterday.
page.
Page 43, Annexure 7.
Hmm.
It is dated 14/11/2023.
Hmm.
By this WT message, Lordship, say this is regarding promotion from the rank of Inspector Civil Police, AAPBN, IABN to APS entry grade. In this connection, it is requested to furnish the following service particulars in respect of below mentioned officers, including integrity certificate, whether any DEDP criminal cases pending or.
Are you challenging the rule?
No, Lordship, I am coming to that, Lordship. Whether the officers. Now, Lordship, here your Lordship will find serial number 14, 15, 18, 20,
Page.
and 22. Page 46, 43, Lordship.
Where is 15, 16?
Below, Lordship, that
Page 43.
43.
This is repetition. 43.
43 of the IA.
Annexure 7.
Annexure 7.
Yes.
Here, Lordship, at serial number 14, the name of the petitioner starts 14, 15, 18, 20, and 22. And the person now at the top of the next WT message, next page your Lordship will find
This is the
earlier WT message by which the process of promotion was initiated.
hmm.
That was not done. Now, this at serial number 31, your Lordship find Deepak Lankam. This is the person. Presently, his name is put at the top. At page Lordship, your Lordship will find page 45, serial number 1. This person was required to be considered below us, but now by the new WT message, he has been made at the top of the list. Now, Lordship,
Or are you there?
Lordship may see the seniority list once.
Are you there?
Yes, Lordship, I was there. In the earlier list.
It is not a seniority list.
No, Lordship, now I am coming to seniority list.
In the present WT message, your name is reflected.
In the present WT message, name of petitioner number 1 and 2 is reflected. It
So-
is much below.
So,
So
what is
Lordship-
the locus of the then in that case? Why you are agree? petition number 1 and 2.
Because our apprehension is that if this is given effect to, then our name is at the bottom, Lordship. We shall not be.
Has to be clear violation of your rights, not on mere apprehension.
Because Lordship, at serial number 10 and 11, only there will be 3 posts will be given. And person above them are there, Lordship.
So you have to,
Now, Lordship.
no, by new recruitment, what has been changed? What is the change?
My case is that by the new recruitment, it is changed. But if I am considered as per the earlier, because the rules will be of given prospective effect. And this post fell vacant.
How many petitioners are there?
5.
5.
Yes.
1, 2 is there.
1, 2 is there.
It's not a seniority list.
Yes, there
It's
is
a WT message.
Yes, sir.
It can be, it's just a number. It's not a seniority list.
Now, Lordship.
So far as the 5th and 1 and 2 is concerned,
Yes, Lord.
how can they be agreed?
I'm coming to that, Lordship.
Then next, about
Page
3,
23.
4 and 5.
Page 23, Lordship.
What do you want to show? You just
It is seniority list. I'm coming to that,
reply
Lordship.
me. Huh?
Page 23 of my IA. Lordship, come to that, Lordship. I'm showing it.
See, seniority list, I understand. I said it's not a seniority list.
Yes, Lordship.
It's just randomly given the name 1, 2, 3, 4. This WT message. So
Not
1 and
randomly
2,
given.
1
It's
and
from
2, 1 and 2 are there, right?
Yes. It is not randomly given. It is from the person from the list it is given. Lordship may say there is 3 lists, one from civil list, one from APPBN, and one.
We need their affidavit.
Lordship may see page 23 once. This
Sir, bataiye, what is there?
serial number 1, his date of appointment to the.
We're not hearing the matter finally.
Yes, Lord.
We're just hearing on your interim prayer. Yes, page 23.
Yes, the petitioner, person in the top of the list. Now the new list, his date of appointment to the present post is 14/8/23 at serial number 6. Also will fine. Then I'm not coming to the rest.
What is the question of
Page 27.
2013?
Yes.
Yes.
Now also will come to page 27. This petitioner number 1, Milo Ruza. His date of appointment to the present post is 25/7/2012. He is senior to this person. The second one, Mitor Gino, 25/7/2012. The third one, King Erang, 25/7, next page, 25/7/2012. Fourth is Tadar Nasong, 25/7/2012. And fifth is Bedum Boran, 31/1/17. But this except as per the DOB, he was treated as senior.
Are you challenging the seniority list?
No, Lord.
Then
because as per the seniority list, I am senior to this person.
So
and therefore our case to be considered, our name may be on the top of this WT message.
no, this cannot be.
Because
WT message, it's not as per the seniority.
And then
What, Mr.
And Lordship, one more thing. By the new, this WT message is issued as per the new recruitment rule. Our case is that our case may be considered as per the earlier rule.
Will provide them, will be subject to outcome.
But Lordship, if that order is stays, then the government may promote them, and then in that event to Lordship set aside their promotion, it may be very difficult for us. So therefore, that is the difficulty part in this order. So Lordship, that may be considered because this petitioner has the genuine case. They are promotion, but now the person who are junior to them are trying to be promoted. Therefore, if the order remains that subject to outcome of the repetition, then they shall not get the relief, Lordship. That is the big problem because these persons are senior. This person's request to be considered for promotion because Lordship will find the post fail vacant. I have annexed it at page 51.
Just merely
Lordship,
falling vacant, where is your right?
Lordship, my right is different. My right to be considered for promotion is there, Lordship. Not for promotion, but question is considered for promotion. Number of promotional vacant posts, Lordship will find page 51.
Are you trying to school this court?
No, Lordship,
Then-
see page 51. I am coming to.
Who is saying that you would right to consideration and right to promotion and or right to consideration for who is disputing?
Lordship, see what I am trying to show. Page 51, number of promotional vacant posts from 1st March 22 to December 6, 2023. Because after December 6, 2023, the new rule came. Prior to coming of that new rule, 19 posts were vacant. And if the 19 posts is filled up, then petitioner would have get the job. And this recruitment rule is should be given prospective effect. This has come on April 2025, the new rule. And post fell vacant thereafter should be considered. But this person should be considered as per the earlier rule. And if that is followed.
How do we know whether they will go with these rules or new rules?
Lordship will come at the page 52. Lordship. They are in the reply, they have stated that they were waiting for this new rule to come for promotion. This is their stand, Lords, in the RTI.
So they'll consider that. New rule may be something different.
But will find the first clause, page 52. Whether a circular memo number so and so, dated so and so, by the department it was adopted or not, if not, furnish the reason for. No, nothing is that. As per record, the said OM has not been adopted as the matter relates to pending amendment of the ABPS rule 2025. Now, the entire reply, they are saying that this is as per BPS amendment rule 2020, they want to fill up the post. And it is violation of the DOBT guidelines, Lordship. Also, you can see at page 114 of my repetition. Because these persons are in this post in the year 2012 and become eligible in the year 2017. 2022, the post, there were 19 posts, but they did not, the department did not consider them. Now, your lordship, find page 114 of my repetition. Recruitment rules at the time of occurrence of vacancy to be adopted. It is DOBT guidelines. Holding of DPC meeting need not be delayed or postponed merely on the ground that recruitment rules for a post are being reviewed, amended. A vacancy shall be filled in accordance with the recruitment rules in force on the.
So according to them, they are not following this.
They are not following this, Lordship. They are not
How
following.
do we know? They have not considered, they have just issued a WT message.
No, Lordship. By
Only
issuing,
for the service records and other.
Lordship, this, because this new rule came as per the new rule, if earlier is to be followed, then 1:19:3, there will be only 50 something, 57 posts to be questioned. But here more than 70 posts has been, 70% has been required for report.
How many posts are there?
My case is that in the year 2022, 19 posts were there.
Now,
for 19, if 1:3 is taken, then it will be 57. But here, Lordship, they are taking of civil police, 56 numbers of civil police are asked, their report is asked. Then for IRBN, total 12 is asked, and for APPBN, total 4. Total, what's it, 1? 4 is there. For IRBN. Therefore, this is not for 19 posts, 1:3. This is not for 19 posts. This may be for some more posts which come during this period. But before this new amendment, new rule, the post fail.
According to you, 19 post has not been touched.
No, Lordship.
It's intact there.
Yes, Lordship.
Then
It is no, it is within this, Lordship, now.
19 plus what?
This 19 post,
These are all your apprehension, your conjectures.
no, Lordship. It is on the basis of record, Lordship. Lordship, my question,
Not be sir. Anything else?
Lordship, my prayer is that
We're not staying the promotion, I mean the proceedings.
in the event the petitioner shall suffer, in the event petitioner shall suffer loss, Lordship.
Well, I've heard you. Will
Only because these persons are senior recruitment rules of 20.
how
prevailing
can
at
we
the time.
stall the proceedings, sir?
Lordship, my case is that proceeding may not be stalled, but our case, the petitioner's case may be considered in that, Lordship, as per the earlier rule. That observation may be necessary, Lordship.
That will be heard.
Our-
That is your case only. That will be heard and decided finally. That is your case
Lordship,
only.
to decide our matter, Lordship, some protection may be given to the petitioner. Then if these posts are filled up, then these 5 posts for petitioner may be kept intact, so that they may be considered. 5 posts for the petitioner may be kept intact in this promotion process, so that they may be considered subject to the disposal of this petition.
Whether this the IA, whether the private respondents have been.
Lordship, I was filed prior to that, they have not been made particular. I
So
can
you-
have notice as per the repetition, Lordship.
Hmm?
I have made them party in the repetition.
Huh?
I have made them, implemented them in the repetition.
So you
So I
implead
can
here
start
also.
notice
You
of-
implead here also. This is the way out.
Lordship, I can do it.
Huh?
Lordship. I can do it, Lordship. But my prayer is that this 5%
Having
may be
considered
protected.
that the private response, the petitioner has implemented the private respondents in the connected writ petition. However, they have not been added as a party respondent in this interlocutory application. Let the petitioners may file an appropriate application for implement of the private respondents list after a week.
Some protection, Lordship, because
But you
Yes.
implement first.
as your Lordship saying that they shall not.
So I made it very clear. We're not installing the proceedings.
My prayer is that. 5
Your
posts may
prayer will
kept
be
vacant.
considered after their response and will finally settle.
Lordship,
At best,
Five-
we'll say that
till
that
then,
will be
5 posts-
subject to.
5 posts may be kept vacant, may not be filled up. On
Why?
promotional-
Why?
Our petitioners. So that they
Only
may be
only
considered-
two. You have only 2 of them out of 5. 2 of them have already been considered.
Yes.
Then why 5? You first implement, we'll see.
Lordship, then at least 3 and for these 2%, they may be.
Sir, first implement them. We'll issue notice, then we'll see.
Then Lordship, there is some urgency, so can it be taken up day after tomorrow?
What urgency? There's no
Because
urgency.
We need a.
Promotion matter, no urgency. You'll get your share. That's why I said, once you get through, I
Yes.
mean, once the writ petition, consequential will follow, you'll get it. What's there? And today, how can
My
pass
apprehension,
and blanket order staying the proceedings
my apprehension.
or to keep a vacant post? How can we do that?
That's true. Lordship, my apprehension is that if they are given the promotion, then it may get more.
How can you file a writ petition on apprehension?
No, Lordship,
You will have
that
to
is not-
clearly, you have to
Repetition is
show
not
the
filed-
violation of your right.
Repetition is not filed on apprehension, and this WT message and the subsequent.
Then why you are
RTA
saying, why you are submitting that you are apprehending?
No, no.
That it may happen,
That
it may not happen,
I
it may
am,
do
I am
that.
saying on the apprehension.
Agent
of-
today is not even, it cannot be said that they will not follow the rules which was applicable at the relevant point of time.
Lordship,
It's your apprehension.
Lordship, it is not only apprehension because I have shown the RTA reply,
Hmm.
whereby they have stated that they were waiting on.
Then why you are saying that you are apprehending? What you are
I am
apprehending?
apprehending because if such interim order remains that it shall be subject to account of repetition, my apprehension is that in that event, it shall be difficult to get the promotion after passing of this judgment also, Lordship.
Who says?
If it is
Who
our-
says?
It may be, Lordship. That is the apprehension. I cannot say it is.
If you have a difficulty,
Yes.
and if you have an apprehension that even the court's order will not be followed, how can you expect that if the interim order will also be followed?
I'm not saying on the court's order not be followed because they may come for appeal. Then this order it may take.
Are you sure that you
years.
cannot? They will
It
not
may- it
go
may
for
take
an
long
appeal.
years, Lordship.
If I pass an order, first
No.
day that will be stayed.
I'm not on that.
If we stop,
if-
stay the promotion proceedings, first day it will be.
Lordship, therefore I'm not asking now, not to say
So
that.
what will happen? What will not happen? We just go, we pass the order to the best of our knowledge and as per the
And,
law.
and then also in the defendant specific instruction may be brought from them, whether they are, my prayer also, if Lordship may consider.
List after 3 weeks in that case.
Uh,
I want to take up the matter after a week. You are saying you are
Lordship, next
insisting
week is a
unnecessary
holiday. Next week is a holiday, Lordship.
holiday.
Vacation, Lordship.
We're having a court next week. It may be holiday for you.
Lordship, and then Lordship in the next week, I shall file the amended petition.
I'll not hear you 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes
No,
next
Lordship.
week. List after a week, huh?
Oblige, Lord.
16 to 18.
What is this? This matter appears to be familiar with me,
Yes, ma'am.
so I cannot take up this matter. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
I appeared somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Not this one, my lord, but similar matter, my lord.
So this is what?
This is
This
for,
is WPCA. Your lordship have appeared in PIL.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
By
It's same.
Same,
Yes,
Same.
connected
Yes.
matter.
then I cannot. List before any other appropriate bench without me. The grievance is same,
Yes,
Yes.
grievances.
compensation and all
Yes,
those things.
yes.
I think it's better. Which is the respondent number 2 and 3?
I am for the respondent 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yes,
You are appearing for the first time.
for the private respondent.
Yes, 2 and 3. Who is 2 and 3? 2 and 3 is no, 2 and 3 is State Information Commission. You are appearing.
In writ petition 577, I am
No, first is what? First is 577.
here, my lord, I am for 4 and 5 for private.
2 and 3 you are appearing. 2 and 3 you are. Yes. You are appearing for the first time today. So it's wrongly written that service report in respect of so and so, 2 and 3 are still awaited. Although service, the office note dated 24/06/25 indicates that service report in respect of respondent number 2 and 3 are still awaited, since Mr. No, comma, Mr. Arsekia, London Standing Council enters appears for respondent number 2 and 3. Heard Mr. So and so, London Council for the petition. Then affidavit, you are not filing. Okay.
My lord, if the respondent authority, the commission, if they are not going to file it, then it is, I cannot justify their action order.
So
for
you are
file.
not filing. You are on
So
queue.
better maybe. this-
What about you? You are filing. You want to file or what? It's basically against the commission.
Yes, my lord. Order of the commissioner. I will, my lord, I'll go on the basis of them and record.
Not at least in the, this stage. Order is still not. Thereafter heard Mr. So and so. The respondents. No, Mr. MS. You are for one. One is MS T1 London State Council for respondent 1 and 6, and 2 and 3 Mr. Arsekia, Kamara Arsekia London Standing Council for respondent 2 and 3, and T
4 and 5. 4 and 5.
4 and 5 have submitted that no affidavit would be required in view of the nature of the case, the nature of the issue involved in district police. Accordingly, they would not be filing affidavit. List the matter after 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
4 weeks.
I mean, it will go to 3 weeks for admission. We can dispose it of
Yes,
admission. is
final
still-
disposal.
Yeah, my lord. Item number 24, my lord.
Affidavit.
Yes, I have received the instruction, my lord.
On Mr. So and so London Council for the as MST1 London State Council has received the instruction on her prayer. Further 3 weeks time is granted to file affidavit in opposition. You are filing. You are not filing.
I have also not filed.
Respondent number 5.
So 3 then.
Three,
In the
two.
private account.
You have filed.
No.
You want to file.
Yes, no. I need some time to file.
Mr. K. Lawyer, London Council. For respondent
3 to 10.
3 to 10 is also granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit. File response. Okay.
My placement.
Yes.
My lord, here in this case, the so far the pleading is concerned. Neither the private respondent nor the department has filed a counter affidavit. But my lord,
Who
I
is
am
respondent number 5?
my lord.
Who is respondent number 5?
Respondent number 5 is the my lord private respondent.
So,
So my lord,
accept notice.
my lord, I am to take the my lord attention of this honorable court that the interim order was passed by this honorable court on 9/8/2020.
Okay, what about the steps?
My lord, the step was taken on the 13 August 24, and accordingly they
Now
have.
the answer notice has received back. So you take a fresh steps.
My lord.
Heard Mr. C. Modi, London Council for the petitioner. Office note dated 12/2/2025 indicates that answer notice has been received back. Therefore, please, in view of Mr. C. Modi, London Council for the petitioner is granted further 10 days time to
And
take precise steps for permission
my
notice.
lord, one line maybe.
5. Interim order passed earlier shall continue.
My lord, in view, interim order has not been, my lord, complied by the department. There was a specific order that they.
Then what is the steps you should initiate?
My lord.
Thank
That-
you.
In fact, it's already taken.
Mm.
Obliged.
Lordship, can I some time to file affidavit on behalf of respondent number 4,
Who is respondent number 4?
DC, Lordship?
Any
No.
objection
No,
on the prayer of MS Arbitration, London State Council? And prayer not being objected to by London Council, MS Etatak. Etalom, sorry, London Council for the petition. You want to file?
Respondent number 6.
list this matter after 3 weeks so as to enable her to file affidavit in opposition on behalf of respondent number 4. You,
I'm for respondent number 6.
so you want to file, you don't want to file?
No, I have already filed.
Okay. MS so and so learned counsel for the respondent number 6 has 06 submits that she has already filed her counter affidavit. This after 3 weeks.
Lordship, this is pension matter, Lordships.
Hmm.
Lordship, pension is not given to the petitioner, Lordships, on.
What are counter affidavit by who? This is
Counter affidavit only filed by the Lordship, respondent number 2, Lordship. They're saying that the vigilance clearance, Lordship, in this case, Lordship, vigilance clearance is not provided. As because, Lordship, there is a pendency of the case of criminal case, Lordships. But interestingly, Lordship, in this case, Lordship, the petitioners, the infamous case, Lordship, paper leakage case, Lordship, that connection, Lordship, charge sheet was filed, Lordship. And while filing the charge sheet, Lordship,
will record today where is listed list for? Where this is listed, contrary not yet filed on behalf of the respondent number 1, 3, and 4.
Yes, Lordship.
So they would the counter
Yes, Lordship.
required.
They especially required the affidavit of respondent number 4, Lordship, CBI, Lordship.
CBI.
Yes, Lordship. Saying, Lordship, required, Lordship.
Who appears for them?
Lordship.
Heard Mr. G. Bamlan, counsel for the petitioner. You have filed the affidavit.
No, because the NOC has not been.
Who has filed the affidavit?
Respondent number 2, Lordship.
Who is respondent
Vigilance,
number 2?
vigilance, Lordship.
Okay.
Vigilance
Who is for vigilance?
Vigilance saying that, Lordship, due to the pendency of
criminal case.
Criminal case, Lordship. Whereas, Lordship, case transferred to and.
So you are filing.
Yes. Vigilance.
Are you filing?
Our affidavit may not be required
Yes,
because
in case, Lordship.
CBI has charge sheeted against the accused.
Charge sheet, Lordship, no, Lordship. CBI has exonerated while filing the charge sheet, Lordships. I will bring the record, Lordships. If Lordship allowed to file the additional affidavit in this case.
Who is this topic? You file it?
Yes, Lordship. No, Lordship, allow, Lordship. I will file.
Why you are saying that the affidavit of respondent 4 is required?
4 is required, Lordship. If Lordship, they
are saying that
the respondent number 3, Lordship. Respondent number 3, Lordship.
Who is respondent number 3?
Respondent number 3, Vigilance Department, Lordship.
They file it.
Yeah, they file and they showed the status reports from the CBI whether to.
CBI clarifies as all whatever is there.
Whether the petitioners is charge sheeted or not, Lordship. In this case, Lordship, petitioner.
Mr. G. Bamlan, counsel for the petitioner. Affidavit in respect of on behalf of respondent number 3.
3, Lordship.
3 has already been
Two
filed.
is filed, Lordship.
Respondent number 2 has
Vigilance.
been filed.
Secretary vigilance.
List of and also Mr. M. Kato, learned DSGI and Mr. Arkoy, learned state council, learned council for
1 and 3.
this one 1 and 3, and Mr. So and so. You are for?
I think.
You are not. You are not appearing.
Referring on behalf of Sir.
On behalf of so and so. Granted. 3 weeks time to file affidavit. Well, 2 weeks time to file. 2 weeks.
Let this up 3 weeks and Lordship and list this for admission hearing, Lordship.
Let them file first. We'll see.
After vacation, Lordship.
3 weeks, make it 3 weeks.
As per the last last occasion observation, we have filed additional affidavit clarifying there is a delay of 39 days in filing connected.
Where is the other party?
Other party, they supposed to appear through online.
Online working, it's not working. Then
Mr. Jamo was present, HK Jamo. This is for condemnation of delay of 39 days only, madam.
What is to be done?
But in this case,
We'll have
since
to hear them also. They
Yes, ma'am.
file an objection.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll allow, but then we'll hear them.
Well,
What is to be done?
or otherwise, matter may be posted for tomorrow. In the meantime, I'll inform the other party also to appear.
Day after, you can inform.
Fine.
If it's not working, they should appear through
Yes, ma'am.
physically, engaging some lawyer.
Yes.
In view of the, in view of the technical issue, the respondent, opposite party could not appear. Pro BC, Mr. A as agreed by Mr. Okay. No, in that case, forget it. Delete it, huh? Mr. M. Kathor, London. DSJ. List this matter on 28.
Done.
27. Friday, 27. You inform them.
Yes,
others
ma'am.
say.
I'll inform. They've
Mayor, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this I application has been filed seeking further extension of 3 months' time for
Hmm.
compliance of Honorable Court's order dated 11 March 2025, Your Lordship.
What is the direction?
As per direction is at page number 44, Your Lordship.
44.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Three months.
Yes, Your Lordship.
This order of
Order is of 11th March 2025, Your Lordship.
yes.
Lordship, already almost 4 months has lapsed.
So
If that be granted from the date of 11/3/2025, 3 month time should be, since they have made a bona fide application, therefore.
you have no objection.
My prayer is for 2 months.
How much you are asking?
I'm asking for another 3 months' time, Your Lordship, for compliance of the Honorable Court's order.
Your Honor, date of judgment is 11/3/2025. 3 months ends on 11/06/2025.
Anyway. Heard Mr. N. London Council for the applicant and Mr. Arkoy for London Council for opposite party. What about the others?
Others are performer respondents, Your Lordship.
Yeah. Next paragraph. This is an application and as application seeking extension of For the 3 weeks, 3 months time to comply with the judgment and order dated 11/03/2025 passed in WPC 55 AP of 2021. Within bracket, Sri Gyaman Tana versus APPSC and others. Bracket close. What is the ground? Why you could not comply?
I have stated in para number 5, Your Lordship, paragraph number 5.
Why you are saying some or those on some or other pretexts, other grounds?
Your Lordship, the calendar for the schedule for all exams are to be conducted by the APPSC are already fixed, Your Lordship.
MS and Anju learned consent for the petitioner. Applicant submits that. Since the APPSC conducts examination and selection process which are already fixed for a calendar year. Come on. Even after making an endeavor to comply with the Honorable Court's order to conduct the interview as directed by this court, while disposing of the connected writ petition being so and so WPC 55 of 2021, yes.
21, Your Lordship.
2021. Come on, same could not be completed within the said stipulated period. Mr. She submits that to invite and getting confirmation from subject experts for the interview, sometimes further contributes delay in the process of selection. Mr. The APPSC are still under process of completing the interview, completing the process as directed by this court. And for the 3 weeks would be required.
3 months.
3 months will be required. Therefore, she submits that the further 3 months time may be granted to complete the entire process. You don't have any objection as such. You have an objection.
I don't have objection. However, let the 3 month be counted from 11/03/2025 from the date of judgment. Because 11/06/2025 3 month ends. So
11/0.
Today is
11/06.
11/06.
It's a matter of 10 days only. From today, I will say what is there. Although Mr. Arco learned counsel for the opposite party has no serious objection to for granting further time to complete the process as directed by this honorable court, he submits that the further time be from the date of expiry of the 3 months, which would be from
11
11/6/2025 and no further extension may be granted. Mr. Having considered the submissions of the Land Council for the parties and the extension sought for is not being objected seriously by the Land Council for the opposite party. And also considering that the APPSC has made an attempt to complete the process as directed by this court within a stipulated time, but due to unavoidable circumstances, same could not be completed. I am of the considered view that further extension of 3 months would be genuine. Mr. Accordingly, this and then accordingly, this interlocutory application is allowed by granting further 3 months time to complete the entire process as directed by this court by order dated so and so, order dated so and so, in writ petition, in the writ petition supra. Yes, since closed. Yes, madam.
My lord, kindly adjourn this matter.
Why? Tell us, what is the matter?
Matter is about the land dispute, in which the petitioner has allotted land, and in which the government has allotted another person the same area, and due to which deprived of petitioner's right, this writ petition has been filed under this upon this court because of the impugned order dated 12/4/2016 and 21/7/2016 passed by the Deputy Commissioner, Capital Complex and Department of Land Management. The petitioner, which has been allotted the land on 2000, and the another part, the respondent number 6, which has been allotted the same area of land on 2007.
It's a case of overlapping. Overlapping.
Yes.
It may be the case of overlapping, but what we are
Which
saying.
for respondent number 6?
So what we are saying, Your Lordship, is the allotment issued to the petitioner is not as per the procedure, Your Lordship.
Okay, it has been cancelled.
It has not been cancelled yet, Your Lordship.
Oh.
So she's challenging the order of the CEO, which says, which allows her to allows the private respondent to continue the construction on her allotted land. And also the DC's order, Your Lordship. Continuation order, she is challenging, Your Lordship. So after verification, it was found that the land on which the private respondent is constructing is the land which has been properly allotted to the private respondent. Your Lordship, if you see page 62, Your Lordship, order of the DC, what the report of the DLRC says, Your Lordship, paragraph, second paragraph, Your Lordship. A report has been submitted by the DLRSO on 12/4/2016. As per the report, a proposal for the allotment of land in the name of Srimati Takam Yame, petitioner, was sent to the then Honorable Minister LM by the then Deputy Commissioner Papumpare District along with 12 other cases on 2/11/1999 for which a note was approved by the then Honorable Minister by passing the Director LM Government of AP and Secretary LM. On the basis of the note, a land allotment passbook was issued along with the map to the complainant Takamyama. No formal allotment order was issued by the Secretary, Government of AP or Director for the said plot of land. So we are saying that it is not as per the procedure that the allotment has been issued to the petitioner. And
Your allotment is, his allotment is as per the recommendation of the minister.
Minister, not as per
Har.
procedure.
So
My,
your allotment is on the basis of the minister bypassing the director and no order was issued by the secretary.
no, via government only, my lord.
Yes, government, maybe government.
And clearly it is mentioned the allotment number also, number LRB 093636/97, which is clearly stated his her allotment number. And it's been 7 years. After that, only the respondent number 6 has been allotted the same plot of land.
Friday, tell your senior.
Yes. My lordship, after holiday.
Huh? Friday,
Friday,
we'll be dismissing this midweek petition
my lordship, after holiday summer break.
next week.
Next week.
We would have disposed of the matter.
No, no.
No, if this court, I mean, no, if the writ petition is found to be, I mean, genuine and the would have relief is could be granted. Since we are dismissing it, so we'll hear your senior and dismiss the writ petition. Okay.
Okay.
We'll keep it part hard. All right.
Yes, last opportunity.
Hard, Mr.
Okay.
Hard, Mr. MS. So and so learned counsel for the petition. And MS Basar, learned district counsel for respondents. The had the matter at some length, but had the matter at length, huh? List of. However, on the prayer of MS, so and so, that this matter be listed after a week, so as to enable her senior to advance the argument in the matter.
Much obliged.
So as to enable her senior to advance his argument on the next day. List after a week.